Hi, I'm Divya Gugnani, and welcome to Gilt at the Palace Hotel. Sitting pretty on Madison Avenue, Gilt serves with style and elegance. Come in for a drink or a modern American meal. Either will be unforgettable. So let's go behind the burner and meet the wine director. I'm here with Patrick Cappiello. Patrick, tell us about your favorite grape varietal.
Syrah, definitely. It's one that I love and really unique because it's a varietal that has seemed to caught on all across the world. And it actually comes from the northern Rhone Valley, two very famous hills in that area, Hermitage and Côte Rôtie. We've seen Syrah move over the course of time to many different regions in the world. Australia, although they call it Shiraz there, same exact varietal. We've seen it move to Chile now and they're having some good luck with it there. And in California, and actually in California for quite a long period of time. And we're seeing kind of a different ideal where we have almost like two camps facing off. There's the cool climate Syrah camp and then the warmer climate. And that's when you're gonna get wines that are really rich and jammy and full-bodied. In France, it's a cool climate. So they tend to be wines that have a little bit more acidity, but more in a balanced way. It's by no means a light-bodied wine. It's still a full-bodied wine.
What's your best tip for drinking Syrah?
Well, I think finding small producers that make cool climate Syrahs in areas outside of France is kind of a really cool thing, because I think you can get all that power and all that intensity from the Rhone Valley, but with not necessarily the huge price tag. And one estate that I like a lot is Pax, who have really done a great job of sourcing small cool climate vineyards throughout California to produce a line of wines.
And how do you like to open your bottle of wine? I'm curious to know.
Pax is kind of an interesting one, where they put a wax capsule on. And what I always recommend doing is just going right into it with the wine keys.
So what kind of glass?
Some sommeliers tend to feel that the wines are better in bigger, more burgundy style, like a more balloon style glass. But I tend to use a glass that's a little finer, a little smaller, because I think the aromatics with a wine like this can be pretty intense, and giving the wine too much surface area in the glass can maybe be a little overpowering.
And what do you like to pair it with?
With this wine, I think you got to have a dish that has some density to it, and probably some fat, because I do have that tan in there that I think it can help melt away, like a ribeye would be great, or any sort of gamey meat too.
And give us your best tip for tasting wine.
One of the things that people do when smelling wine is that they smell too hard. I mean, I smell wine like you were smelling a rose. I always start breathing as I'm working into the glass.
What temperature do you like your Syrah at?
Keeping red wines around 50 degrees, not only for storage, but I think to serve them. I mean, that's what we're having here. By decanting the wine, you're almost emulating what happens as you age a wine. By giving it that immediate exposure to oxygen, you're kind of helping the molecules soften and break down a little bit. So as a result, you're seeing how the wine would be maybe further down in its life.
And the swirl is really what, to incorporate air into the glass?
Definitely. Air is a good thing for wine. It not only helps it to become more explosively aromatic, but it gives the wine softness. It helps to smooth the wine out.
You kind of swirl it all through your mouth. Yeah. I saw that going from here to there to there.
And then also breathing in through the wine, spreading the wine out around all those areas. You're gonna definitely sense more of what the wine has to offer. So this is Pax's Cobbler family vineyard. It's a little more like softer, more feminine style, I think. Well, this wine is actually not entirely made of Syrah. It's blended in with a small percentage of a white grape called Viognier.
Oh, that's so interesting to have white and red blend together.
A bottle of wine, on average is considered to be 4 glasses. It would be 4 approximately 7-ounce glasses. On average, most restaurants, you're going to get about a 7-ounce pour. At home, I would say I usually tend to open a bottle with more than 4 people, so the pours are going to be much less.
Thanks, Patrick, so much for having us and telling us all about your favorite Pax Syrah. When I think Syrah, I think France. That's what I do. I don't bother with trying to take the outside off. I go straight in. So that delicate aroma, you take that in first. I smell all that fruit flavor. You swirl it around. It's really the fruit flavor that comes forth. Yeah. It's that berry flavor, that black pepper finish, and a little bit of the earthiness. On Behind the Burner, you can enjoy this exclusive opportunity to purchase Pax wines. Stay tuned to Behind the Burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire.